Pleasure, Jimbo here, bringing you the 4th episode. Now, today we've got the biggest of the preseason friendlies, the biggest game we'll ever have in quite some time. A home game against Chelsea, probably the toughest game we'll have, should I say, rather. So we've got that in 3 days' time. I'll just quickly process on. As you can see, we've got quite a few of the players there out due to injury. We want them back pretty soon, personally. That is an email just to say that Bristol Rovers have decided to make a bid for Steve Marler as well. He's the player we decided to make a bid for sort of like at the end of the last episode. So if we can try and bring him in and a couple of others, that would be brilliant because we can add them to the squad. Try and make up for those players who are currently out of action due to injury and will be for a few months, because before we started this recording, I was looking at the players and it showed that some of them were out for at least between 5 weeks to 3 months. Quite some time, quite a long time, to be honest. Carlisle signed a player. Now, this guy here, he was one of the players that we saw in action at the England Trials Day, I think. So he has made his move to MK Dons, another brand new player. We'll have to be meeting him in the media, with the media soon. We don't really want to bring in any more. Brighton signing a player. That's good. We've got a signing, which is good. It'll bring the morale boost of the team up, hopefully. Hopefully we can get him into the tough home game we've got coming up against Chelsea. Yeah, we've got a signing player. Hanlon expects him to shine. Marlock, they've rejected the loan bid. They're looking for a better financial package. Well, we can't do that, I don't think, personally, so I'm not going to. And Marlock's accepted Bristol Rovers. So Hartman, he was another one of those players that we saw in action at that trials day. He's decided to make the move as well. Perfect. That's brilliant. That's made me pleased. I've tried to bring 2 players in, or 3 players. 2 of them have come. That's good. That's pretty good. That's rather good. That's pleasing. Sam Baldock is nearly back for the squad. Can we have him back in time for Chelsea? It's too soon to tell. I don't think I'll put him on the squad anyway, purely because I don't particularly want him to go back out after that game or during that game with another injury. I decide the MK Dons squad, I'm just going to stick them all in, I think. I'm just going to quickly stick all of these in. Only because hopefully it meets all the expectations and whatever. Or I personally feel we need them all in there. Really, they're all important players for the team. We're nearly there now. Nearly there. 1 more to go. Perfect. Maximum squad size 25. We can still get 4 more players in, but you know, okay, there's a lot of players who are out of action due to injury at the moment. But you know, that'll do. We can bring some additional players in. We do have a second chance at some point, I think. So you know, that'd be good. If we can bring some in. As you can see there, we've got Luke Chadwick, who is currently tutoring Adam Chickson, but obviously I don't think Adam Chickson is going to be learning anything from him, purely because Chickson is currently injured. So, you know, if we process on closer to the big game against Chelsea. Pinto, my 2 new signings are about to be unveiled with me at the media. To be honest with you, I'm delighted to get them into the team. Given that Hartman is rather susceptible to injury. Yeah, I suppose if he's injury prone, he's obviously going out injured a lot of the time. Okay, he may be a bit of a risk, but you know, it was worth bringing him in personally. Well, no, I think. Well, I don't think you want to sell individuals because I think the team is strong enough anyway. I want to strengthen it as much as possible. Sorry, I'm not talking, guys. I'm just sort of trying to get through these questions. I don't know if I just want to get through it, really. Off guard. I mean, I didn't really catch him off guard, really. It was hard to get. No, it wasn't that hard, to be honest. Oh yeah, I agree with that one. So that's the end of the press conference. We can now hopefully move on to the big Chelsea game. Oh, for God's sake, squad numbers. Jesus. Okay, squad numbers. I want all of the players that who want their preferred numbers. I want them to have their preferred numbers. Hang on, what's this guy? He's a striker. Okay. Yeah. Mark Hartman, he can have the number 30 shirt for Enkelons. That's all of the squad numbers done. Submit the numbers. I mean, that's just for like the full season, really. So can we please now go on to the game? Hey, about time. Don't get on to that squad numbers yet. That's fine. Match preview. Well, hopefully Sam Baldock's in. If he's back, then that's good. But if he's back, then that's good. But I don't really want to throw him straight into the game because he's only just come back from injury, obviously. So go and select team. We've got some more players now, haven't we? Which is good. I am gonna give these guys a bit of a break. I'm gonna bring I'm gonna bring the two new signings in. Hartman for Luke Chadwick. And he can come in for Angelo Balanta, the guy that's currently on loan to us. And then the rest can go in the subs. Luke Chadwick can go in the sub. He can go in the sub. And obviously the rest of the players are injured. Now bringing those two additional signings in was obviously a brilliant idea for Enkelons. Can they make a good positive debut? Too soon to tell. We don't want to counter-attack it. We want a high defence line, really. Can advance. Yeah, okay, we'll sort that out in a moment. We'll just do that now, actually. We obviously want the defence line to be deep. Width. We want to keep it normal tempo, quick. We don't want any time wasting at all. We want to we'll counter-attack it whenever we can. Corners. Throw-ins need to be quick. And free kicks and corners, they can be mixed. So I think that should do it. Can we come home? Can we grab a positive result from Chelsea, the game against Chelsea? I should think so. Let's just take a look at the Chelsea team just to see if their transfer for Neymar was finalised, because he did have to wait for the paperwork for his work permit application to go through before he could make that move. They've got okay, they've sort of brought some of their reserves players up, which that's fair enough. Obviously they want their big players, their more experienced players, to be like Lampard, Drogba, all of them. They want them to be available for the first big game of the new season, don't they, in the Premier League? So I'm going to wish them luck, because I know that the game ahead against Chelsea is going to be a toughie. To start the assistant, result isn't important. Well, yeah, I suppose you're right there. And I now know for a fact that the game volume is too loud yet again. So I'll just try and turn that down a bit, and if I can or not. Okay, maybe I have just done that. Okay. Yeah, I've managed to do it after me saying that after me saying in the last episode that I couldn't. Now managed to find a way to which is good because I can too loud. I can turn it down again. High defence line, Malouda's through for Chelsea. Drags it back for Bakuna. Billy Clifford. Clifford with the shot. Well, I think I'm going to push up a little bit. Okay, instructions are to be defensive. If I want to get the ball forward, pass it into space. Pass it into space and oh come on. Pass it into space. And pump that ball into the box so we can get a consistent number of chances away. Van Aanholt, oh, brilliant shot from Chelsea. Yeah, and we're doing well. We're still drawing. If we can come away from this game against Chelsea with a draw, then hopefully well, okay. Obviously Chelsea, they are the favourites for that game. Oh, Malouda has just scored an absolute blinding free kick. That, I must say, that was good. That was good. Okay, MK Dons could have defended that a bit better, but you know, great free kick from Malouda. I think he was expecting for somebody to get onto the head of that. You see, nobody did. Fulham left hand corner, Laurent Malouda goal. Chelsea 1, MK Dons 0. Not the sort of start I wanted, but you know, can we pull it back in a way? It's going to be difficult for us. Very, very difficult indeed. Martin with a good save there. Okay, we're 1-0 down. Can we keep it that way if at all possible? And just sort of take it in. Oh, first I think we're going to struggle to keep holding the ball, obviously, unless we I don't kind of how else we can do this. I think before half time Chelsea are going to be quite a few past us. I knew this was going to be a hard game. I really did. Drop deeper now as well. I want us to sort of keep Chelsea. I want to prevent Chelsea from scoring now. Only purely between the ruck. And obviously, I don't particularly want them. I don't want us to concede too many goals before half time. To be honest, this is good. This is good. This is good. Positive play from MK Dons. This is good. This is good. Oh, that was a great chance. We won't get on to pull a goal back. If we can keep it that way, we can do some damage to Chelsea. Okay, they are 2-0 up. They scored some two good goals. That wasn't a particularly good actual corner cross, but could have been better. Could have been done a lot better there. So we're not doing too bad. 25 minutes in now. 2-0. Chelsea from chip shot there. Dean Linsman throwing on to Jermaine Easter with a cross. Johnson with a header out to Clifford. Johnson with the shot. Puts the ball miles wide. Come on. Oh my god, what a free kick that was. It brought MK Dons pretty much back into this game. What a great free kick that was. Turnbull managed to get a hand to it and put it onto the post. And then it just fell down the back of it, really. We're 2-1 up, we're 2-1 down now. We've got a chance to equalise. We've pulled it back slightly, which that's a good response, to be honest with you. We have scored now. We scored, which is good. I know when we played Aston Villa we didn't quite score. I was expecting to score against Aston Villa, but look, we scored against Chelsea, which for me as a manager is pleasing. So we're just over half an hour into the game now. Jermaine Easter comes forward, come backwards for the ball. Malouda playing a massive part in this game so far. Johnson.